a beautiful day and we all radiate on this side of the divide. How are you? It's that period, that time of year when we exude a lot of nice, nice things. Call it love and you won't be wrong because our lives are all made beautiful if we have good love flowing in our system. And of course, when it flows in the system, it comes right out. No wonder the popular singer and of course the producer Don Jazzy and the Banj had that music tone. They said, don't get it twisted. Love is a beautiful thing. Omo, you don't make me
Fall in love. You don't make me
fall in love. You were just waiting.
Me fall in love.
I was going to ask, we suppose marry because
we don't fall in love.
not me and you.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it
Love
twisted.
is a beautiful thing.
It is beautiful. Thank you so much for coming, Joy. And I see you're looking all red.
Oh, yes.
I had a very sad story. This morning I woke
was
up.
your story?
My story is long. I woke up with my red clothes I wanted to wear to flaunt. Guess what?
What happened?
The iron overheated and it got burnt.
Oh, my God.
I was really sad, but what can I do?
Oh, well, it happens.
It does happen.
But you still look beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, so it's going to be you, me, Joy, and every other person put together. And we're celebrating love. We're talking about love. Our topic says, let's talk about love, because it's one concept that is greatly misunderstood. I don't know where the altar of love is, where it's been positioned for slaughter. But let's get to find out from people on the street, what does love mean for them? What does love mean to them?
What does love mean to me? Love means choosing someone repeatedly, even though it's not going to benefit you in any way. And love also means being emotionally available for people around you. So that's what love means to me.
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't think love is the word. Like, it's something that you could just, explain in words. To be frank, but I think love means like different. It has different meanings to different people to say. So for me, I would really say, well, love basically is I don't know, basically how you relate with people, how you take people, like something like that, like just like your general aura around people, basically. Yeah, that's what I would say.
To me, love means money. Like money, give me money means you love me. Call me materialistic. I really do not care. But when you love somebody and you give them money, or when you give them money means you love them, because with money they can solve a whole lot of their problems. It's a reminder to them that okay, even when they have things, when they remember things they need to sort out, and they remember, oh, this person gave me money to sort out those things, especially when it's something they need to, like a matter of urgency, and you give them money to solve it. It counts a whole lot. So to me, money means love means money, because I can use money to solve half of my problem. Look at the economy now. So you need money. You need money to feel good. You need money to feel all right. So when someone loves you and they send you money, they did good thing. And as in the season of love now, you're giving somebody money. I can use money to buy that food tray. I can use money to pay my bills. I can use money to pay my utilities. I can use money, that's a money, to look good on myself. So money is everything.
I'm a Christian, so I will use the Bible characteristics of love, which is love is kind, love is patient, love is not boastful, love is not envious, love does not seek evil of others. So all these are characteristics of love.
Love to me means sacrifice. Physical, emotional, mental sacrifice. I wouldn't say spiritual sacrifice because Jesus took care of that. So I want to wish a happy Valentine to my wife, my lovely wife, and my lovely, lovely son, who to me are the reasons why I sacrifice every day. Ooh. Love you. Mwah. I don't love.
Well, some
He
people,
said he doesn't love.
Some people don't.
Are you freaking serious?
Yes, some people
Oh,
don't.
wow. And he's married. I was reliably told he's married.
He's married.
So how did he marry?
Then there's a problem there.
We need to talk to the wife.
Yes,
really.
we need
to talk to the wife.
We try to find out why he doesn't love.
You know,
Yeah.
the second lady, I mean the first lady, I think that's the second lady, that said love for her means money.
Money.
And I knew when she said that, I heard you shout Jesus. And I'm like, what's wrong with that, you know?
You see, love to us, to us, or it means different things to different people.
True.
That's what love means to her. Yeah, money is important, but money is not key. You see, you have to define what is love. I would define it just like what the Christian person said, to be kind, to be patient. Yes, that is religion. Then when it comes to, there's certain sacrifices you have to make when it comes to love. But if you're going to love somebody based on money, then I think that foundation is totally wrong. Because the person, you want, everything is money, money, money. When the money is not there, what happens afterwards?
True.
Then you now find out that, even though I always tell people that sometimes love is overrated.
Yeah, that guy also said
for
that
me, love is overrated because the thing here is that most of the time we think about love based on a man and a woman. But for me as a person, 80% of my friends are guys. And you know, and they love me genuinely. They treat me nice. They treat me sweet. It's not about, oh, this man wants to chase you or he doesn't want to chase you. The thing here is that I can knock on their door and say, you know what, I have a crisis. I have a problem. When I'm not doing something right, they just look at me straight in the face and tell me that, sis, this is wrong. This is the way it's supposed to be done. This is the way it's supposed to be done. And I think sometimes I look at myself and say, because I've taken them like brothers and sisters, that avenue to date is no longer there. But like I always tell people, love is beautiful. See, love makes you do things that ordinarily you would never do.
True.
And you see, the thing here is that people say, oh my God, like I always say, I use myself as an example. And I always say, say the real things so that people will realize that everything is real. The sacrifices I make for my friends, they make the same sacrifices for me. So it's easier for you, even though when you don't have money, you have to find your way to Owerri or find yourself to Ebonyi or all those other states you go for different events because you really care for your friends.
You know, I've always wondered why you always, going all out to, get things done. And I call you today, you're in Uyo. The other day you were in Ebonyi State, and in fact you had to go round the eastern states.
I had to go around the
and
east.
I was like, how does she do it? It's coming from a place of love, which is actually good because what she said, I always said, love and money. Well, last week or 2 weeks ago, one man told us that there's no love without money.
Money.
If you love a woman, you must also take care of her.
Yeah.
But then, if you center it on money, it's actually a very wrong foundation.
A very, very wrong foundation.
But then we also know that love no they buy rice.
No.
Love
you see, money is key though.
Money is key.
Yeah, money is key.
But then if you make it the altar on which you love,
it's not going to work.
That's when you will find some men will marry a wife because the wife wants money. You will see money tire.
That's it.
But you will not see your husband.
Okay, look at what happened some days ago. I am always on the social media. And this day, I don't know what I was doing. I think after a football match. And I just went on Insta. And I saw this family in Kano, and the caption I read was 1 billion naira spent for 3 kids' birthday.
Oh, yeah, I saw that thing.
And I sat.
He actually built a cake.
The cake was 70 million. The kids wanted him to bring Davido, which they did, and I looked at it and I saw 1 billion spent. It's not a landmark birthday because the kids were 7, 5, and 3. And I sat there and I was wondering, oh my God, what's this? Is this not waste? But you see, at the other side, I looked at it and said, well, he has his money. He saw the excitement of his kids. The man was, he was, I think, was he blushing? And the wife.
I saw him. He was
He
when the wife was pouring acronym
yes,
on
yeah.
him, even though some Nigerians are crazy.
You
They
know-
said,
you know-
you sit down, they greet him.
I said it. I said, if I was the one, I'd go lie down and tell him to match me.
Somebody use 1 billion
that
to
was what
birthday
I
for
did.
you.
So you see, everybody has a way of showing love. For me, typically, I would say, if you worked so hard for that money, would you spend 1 billion on your kid's birthday?
Yes.
But you see, for me, he wanted to show how much he loved them. And everybody has a different way of showing how much they love.
I was actually going to get angry with that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I will still do that kind of expression.
No, I
of
wouldn't
love.
do that.
But then, what I noticed, you
Yes.
pointed it out already,
Yeah.
is the shyness in the man's face, the humility in the woman's voice and body language. She received the love the husband was bringing with a lot of humility and joy. The excitement in the children. The husband, handsome boy, young man, was very humble in giving. So you can tell that he was giving both his sweat and his time.
That's it.
To his family.
Yes.
Which is where I say, okay, at that point, money is good.
That's it.
But if you're going to dump money on me and run away, I don't want
That's it, because that's what happens most of the time.
because
yeah.
a love, it comes with attention.
Sure.
Yeah. Love must have a care.
Yeah.
If you're dealing with somebody like me, I crave for attention. I need you to see me.
No, but you see, that's what I'm saying. All of us are wired differently.
Exactly.
There's some people who give them all the money in the world and they're happy. It makes them happy.
No, not me.
That's it. So you see, you could hear the other girl. She said it, but for me, there is more to love, but money is inclusive as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would like to reach out to all of our viewers who are watching us right now. Our lines are open at the moment. We need you to write in and tell us how you want to be, loved this Valentine period. It's some couple of days away from today. What is love to you, and how would you want it expressed to you? And who do you in particularly want that expression from? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Is it your children? Is it your colleagues? Let it not be me.
Okay, so you've thrown the question to them, so I'm going to respond my own. You see, the thing here is that my mom loves me every day.
Oh, wow.
So I know that she has gone overboard loving me. So Valentine Day is going to be visiting day for my nieces. So we're all going to go for the Valentine. We've even planned to wear red and all that. But for my friends who are listening, they know me. I don't want cakes. I don't want chocolates. Yes, I don't want cakes. No, I'm already so big. So I don't want chocolates. I don't want cakes. I'm sure if you're my friend, you actually know what I want. You understand? Most of the time we just go out. Like a friend of mine called me and said, the stress is too much. Why don't we just get out, just have fun? Let's have fun. Let's laugh. Because one thing I've always known, that laughter, there's just something about laughter.
True.
It just gives you so much peace.
True.
So, yeah, I want presents, but the bottom line, no cakes, no chocolates.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And no flowers.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
no.
not a goatee.
No. I'm not. I'm old school and I'm African.
I don't mind any of those. Anyway. I don't mind. But I'd like to know, really.
Yeah.
When we talk about love,
Yes.
I have always said that there are people who were not, I don't want to say designed for love, but it's so difficult to, show them love.
Yeah.
And I don't know what our fundamental problem is.
Yeah.
Perhaps something they had in their childhood.
Yes.
You just can't reach out to them. They're very suspicious. Everybody that comes around them is, already a criminal before you actually commit the crime.
True. Yeah.
How do we begin to, reach out to such people this season, out of season, to begin to enjoy love
Okay.
You tell them in a nice voice, good morning, and they're like, what does she want?
I know.
You know?
I
And it's
know.
happening even between couples.
Yeah, it
You
is.
can't wake up and make a very easy egg for your husband. You can't do a very nice juice for your wife without she's suspecting, what's this man up to?
No.
Yeah, there's a lady that told me
Yeah.
that whenever the husband sends her a message and
He's-
ends it
he's
with, I
looking
love you,
for-
babe,
he's
say,
looking
be
for-
like, say, don't date with woman.
No, you see, the thing here is if your wife normally does breakfast for you, or if your wife normally cooks for you, what I expect on this kind of time is let it go the other way.
Okay, the man will get up and cook.
See,
Men, are you listening?
see, these things, they're no big deals. Whether you know how to cook or you don't know how to cook, whether the thing is sweet or it's not sweet, you see, the thing here is that gesture of trying to say, you know what, I love you. Thank you for this, thank you for that. But you see, like what you said, we've had experiences because all of us are from different kinds of homes. And all of us are from, you see, and that's why we keep saying that mental health is very key to us. There's some homes that people have come and they don't know anything about love. Because there's some friends of mine who says their father never loved their mother because all they knew about their father was the father beating them up. Oh, no. You understand? And the funny thing is that I learned something from my father, and in the sense that I know my mom is watching. And you see, when my mom starts, I learned something from my father. He takes the key and he's gone.
So when your mother starts.
So because women will always be women, you understand? But you see, let me tell you, by the time my dad comes back, my mom is sleeping. She has even forgotten there was a problem. But you see, when men sit down and start exchanging words with the woman, because normally the women are always blabbing as usual, but when it comes to physical, they don't have that. They don't have that power.
Are you sure? A lot of us are going to gym now.
No, even though now women are beating their husbands and beating their boyfriends and all that, but you see, the thing here is, mentally, you have to be mentally sane. And I will not lie to you. People are going through stuff. That people are laughing doesn't mean that something is not wrong. And you see, that is why we should be able to have friends we can talk with. We should be able to have friends we can ask questions. We should be able to have friends to say, you know what, what's up? What's going up? What's up with your relationship? What's up and all that? Because the biggest problem I notice with people is that they give you a perception that everything is fine.
True.
Whereas deep down in them, they're actually very miserable.
Okay. You know, I did ask a question, and amazingly, a lot of people are writing. I know that today I'll have a bumper. So let's quickly start taking them ahead of time. This person says, please, ma, what is love and what love means? All right? Love, I'm sure this person is confused with the word love.
Love,
Just
yeah.
like pretty every other person who have written, almost everybody.
Everybody.
And I'll give you the answer by reading yet another message. This person says, love is kindness. Love is your time. Yes, when you share time with people, that's love, and it's a big time. Precious from Lagos says, read this with swag. Anything for you, baby. Precious says, read this with swag. Anything for you, baby. All right. I don't know who Precious is. I don't even know who your baby is. But then maybe the baby is watching and the baby will hear you.
I'm
Good
sure,
morning, ma. You two are looking great. Please, ma, what will call this? A man who shows love to his wife and condemn the wife to the family. What does that even mean?
That's not love.
Because love protects.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'll share one experience I had when I got married newly. I'm from Abuja, I've always said it. And the big thing everybody knows is we're very, matrilineal, so in our heritage system, meaning that me, myself, still retain my...
Your name.
You know, if you want to keep the name, that's okay.
That's
But then
okay.
my children and myself still belong to my father.
Oh, okay.
Even though your husband, you're married to your husband.
Married. Okay.
You know, so some people will always tell you that whatever concerns the husband's family, the wife shouldn't get too involved because it's not part of the family, so to speak. We call it the Iku, as a family, the ecosystem, as his own family. Now, when I got married, my mother-in-law will come, he wants to discuss something like family. And I'm sitting down there, young girl, he will tell me, please, can you leave? I need to talk to your husband.
I don't like that.
And I'm like, what's that?
Me.
He said, you're not a member of this family. But then,
that's harsh.
It took him standing up and said, she is my wife.
That's it.
And she is a member of this family.
Simple.
So she will be part of this conversation.
That's a good one.
So that's what I think husbands are supposed to do. Protect your wife, from if you love your wife and you cannot protect her, even in front of your family, then the love is not real. Some will tell you that love, blood is thicker than water. No. And I'll still tell you that the minute you're married and you have consummated that marriage, your blood is already intertwined.
No, but you see, for me, I always tell people that love should be able to bring all of us together. We should be able to sit down, we should be able to play, we should be able to eat, we should be able to tell each other the real truth. Because the biggest problem I have with love is, I've always said that if I have friends who say they love me and can't really tell me the truth between this is bad and this is good, then they don't really love me.
True. Especially, I see some people, they are friends, and one of them has this very bad mouth odor. And you cannot tell your friend the mouth is smelling. And you're coming to tell me that I like this girl, but the problem is that the mouth is always smelling. You're not a good friend.
No.
Find a way to help him or her to clean.
You see, the thing here is that it depends on setting. I had a friend who, I don't think she had a mouth odor, but I think she had a body odor. Okay. And the thing here is that people get it a bit twisted. They don't get it. If typically you enter my car, and the next thing my window comes down,
it's an indication something is wrong.
See, the thing here is that, so it kept happening. And I remembered I took my friend somewhere, and immediately we got there, a friend of ours put on the scented candle. I am very sensitive. So if it happens to me, I will get the message. So after a while, it kept going on. And I think she had a guy I knew she was dating. So, I just cracked a joke one day. I said, bros, every day you say you love this your babe, you love this your babe. Yes, she's my friend, but I don't want to pass my boundary. But because you people are close, don't you think, guess what the guy said? He said he doesn't smell it. So I said, then there's something with your smelling, with your smell. That's what I said. But after a while, I told her, but she took it badly in the sense that she told me she has a family and they never told her. So the thing here is that the people that are your family from the inside should be able to tell you when it comes to body odor, mouth odor, because if something you don't know, you cannot walk towards it.
Exactly. And just like our perfumes, when we wear them, a lot of times you don't even get to perceive.
No, you don't. It's somebody else that perceives it.
Let's take more messages. My line is actually being over. I am Oligi from Abuja, and as for me, Valentine is all about spending time with loved ones. For my Valentine, I'm spending it with my first, and you didn't tell me the other one. You said your first, and that was it. Okay, good morning. For me, I love unconditionally. I want my husband to give me a gift on this Valentine because gifting is my own love language. I love you guys so much. Ugochi Tonia from Kubwa. Ugochi Tonia, I hope your husband is listening. Oga, please buy a gift too. Love means money for women. That's being judgmental. We just told here now that that's not exactly how it is. Okay. Love is two, forgiving and coming together. You didn't give us your name, but I think I like what you're saying. Love is an death row, my sisters. But if you get an ill part of it, I don't know who this is, but can you write it better? Or too much abbreviation?
I think I understand what the person is trying to say. You see, like, there's some people who all they know how to do is to love. And what do they get back? They get back so much pain. Heartache. And this is why I tell people that I love with my head. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I love with my head.
No, with your heart.
No, I don't
Your
love with
head
my
is very much in
so
place.
that the minute I see that something is happening, I just waka pass. And because you see, it's not easy to break somebody's heart, because things have happened. At my age, I've gone through stuff. And I think that if it was with my heart, I think I'll have been 6 feet under by now. So the thing here is that my biggest problem I notice with people is that they don't seem to get the message. When somebody stops loving you,
It shows.
it's not about a man-woman love. When people stop loving you, you are supposed to get the message. Let me take an example. You have a friend and every day you say, good morning, sweetie. Good morning, sis. Good morning, bro. And you say, so how are you? How was your day? Then the next thing, you're sending the person a message and all you're seeing is morning, thanks, TKS.
It's even abbreviated.
Yes, noted. That's one thing I can't handle, noted. You understand? So, but the problem is the person, the receiver, doesn't seem to get the message, because if this person says, oh, how are you doing? How was your day? Good morning. When I say good morning, not morning. Yes, no.
Yep.
You don't have to go to school
To know.
to get the message that there is something fundamentally wrong with that love. So what I always tell people, if you have that kind of problem, the receiver is supposed to sit down and check, what is the problem? What is it am I doing wrong, or what is it am I doing right? Then you call the person to talk, because you see, it's not easy to love and stop loving.
You know, what you're saying actually makes a lot of sense, because at the end of the day, if you look at the kind of love, a lot of, in fact, 99% of mothers' children, you know, mother, daughter, mother, son, relationship is, you know, bonded within the genuine love we talk about. And I don't see any parents, your child comes in from work and say, Mama, good afternoon, or from school, Mama, good afternoon. You say, hey, afternoon. And that's it. It doesn't happen.
You're supposed to say, how was work?
Even if you say afternoon and forget the good, even though my grandmother will say quarrel with you. He said there's no good inside. That good is more important.
Yes.
You know, so even if you remove the good, you say, hey, afternoon or morning, there is always a follow-up. How was school? How was work? How
was your
you?
day?
How was your day? Every typical mom will always ask that. Every typical dad will always ask that. Now, that comes from the fact that there is a genuine love. It comes from within. You know, right within the... And at the end of the day, if your child wakes up and you're a caring mom, you're a caring dad, and he leaves the house, before you go to work, now, you also want to know, has this child really gone? If he doesn't go, if it's that the person left without telling you, the next thing you'll do, I'll call, babe, how you leave house? He didn't even tell me good morning. He didn't even go. Of course, none of my children will try, but if it happens, that's exactly what I would do.
Because it can happen.
You know, I said, but what happened? Because it's not even going to come from a place of scolding. It's a place of concern
and love.
What happened? Why did he run away? Why if you move the same thing, which is the kind of love I think that people should carry on to relationship, you know, whether it's workplace, whether it's your husband, anything, extra care. You know, when your husband, even if you're angry with your husband, even if you're angry with your wife, try to ask, how are you? That's when I know that if you say that you love and you're not angry, it's not true. But it's how you manage that anger.
Yes. You see, the thing here is that I have a way of managing anger. And especially, I always tell people
you
that...
have first class
you see, I tell people, one, I think I'm leaving my name. I always say I leave my name. My name is Joy. So I try not to make things really get to me to the point that I'm not happy. And I don't send love to other people. I'm perpetually smiling I'm perpetually laughing. I laugh a lot. And one thing I always tell people is don't take people's love for granted.
At all.
That is the biggest thing. You know, there are some people who think you can't leave them. There are some people who think you can't do without them. There are some people who think alpha and omega about themselves and says, you know, I tell people, yes, you can be my benefactor. But when the time is, when it's time to walk away,
I walk away.
I will so walk away because I know that you are not giving me back what I'm giving you. True. And you see, right now in Nigeria, there's too much bitterness, there's too much envy, there's too much jealousy. You know, sometimes you wonder why you have a friend and the friend comes from abroad and okay, he's better than you are, then he lures you into a bush and kills you.
Oh, no.
What kind of love is that? So, too many things are happening, too many stories are happening, because you see, like me, if I love you, I don't really eat in people's places, because most of the time there's no pepper, and if I eat, I have a problem. But we should be able to be so comfortable. You know, we should be able to be so comfortable that if your friend offers you something, genuinely, you should eat it freely. True. Most people are suspecting their friends who they say love them. So you see, there is a problem with the kind of way we love. Most of the time, the love that we tend to want are the love of collect, 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 collect.
God so loved the world that he gave.
He gave his son. So you see, the thing here is that there are some people, when it comes to your own activity, there's always an excuse. Oh, the ticket is too high. Oh, my father is sick. Oh, the road is not safe. But and you're forgetting that you are going to have that kind of event as well. And when your friend doesn't come,
how are you going to feel?
No, they complain.
Oh, wow.
They complain. They do. You see, like me, the people that I have so much love and care for right now, when my father passed, and you know, they went to they went to my village. It's not easy in Nigeria for somebody to leave their comfort zone and follow you. So for me, those are the kind of little things I tend to appreciate when it comes to loving. Not when we're in the city, oh, you have a party, all of them are there, or something. It's always, people tend to show you love when it's sweet. But people don't know that sometimes when you really need that love is when things are not working out for you.
You know, it reminded me of what happened to Jesus when the night before he was,
the night before he was betrayed.
When he was going up to pray and the disciples were sleeping, and he said, "Can't you at least stay a little while with me?" You know, that's what it is to love. But let's read a little bit more. I see love as doing the right thing. Don't do what you wouldn't accept to anyone.
Yeah, true.
I am Ambrose by name. Ambrose, thank you. That's a good one. Love is loving yourself first and showing people, loving other people the way you love. I don't even know where to start. See how many messages.
Oh, so
let's
many.
try to run it. Okay, love is showing each other love. Naisa Sabo. What does that mean?
Naisa Sabu.
Naisa Sabu. I don't know what that means.
No,
maybe that's her name, Sha.
Okay, I think it's her name.
Okay, good morning. Love is strong feeling of affection and care towards someone or something. Bali from Calabar. Okay, Bali, thank you so much. That's from Calabar. It's the first time I'm getting a message from Calabar. And this person says, Assalamu alaikum, bonjour, says, there is difference between love and to like. Because what I understand love to do, and sometimes. So love is part-time to me. Love is part-time to me. That's Dauda from Dawara.
Part-time.
Part-time. The love is more like part-time to him. Well, I don't know. But he's writing it from Ilori. And let's take this one. This is wishing my husband, the love of my life, my children, especially the first fruit of my womb, Kamsi, the best love forever. Showing me all of that on my sick bed. All right, thank you. And it's Choma watching from Enugu. He says
Beautiful.
month of love and regards to
Yeah.
the husband. Thank you, Choma, and thank you to the husband. Hi, good morning. My name is Harriet. I am from Anambra State. Well, for me, love is caring, love is kindness, love is sharing as well. So for that, I want to spend it with my lovely family and friends who are concerned about me.
Yeah.
And love is understanding one another because it makes the bond even stronger. I
Yeah.
totally agree with you, Harriet.
Yeah,
Thank
true.
you so much, Harriet from Anambra. My
Yeah.
name is Fatima from Victoria Island. How do you know a true love? Question.
How do you know a true love? You see, the thing here is that we have become so deceptive that you start to ask questions whether they genuinely love you.
Honestly.
But you see, if you know the person you're dealing with, because you know there are some people that they wake up in the morning, it's your birthday, they look at your status, they can't even tell you happy birthday. But when they need something, they just, oh, my darling, my love, you know, I really this, I really, you know, there are some certain people that don't holler you on a normal day. The day they start to holler, sis, what's up, when they're hyping you up, just know
Something is about
that.
to
Give
happen.
them some time, you know, and all that.
Some of them don't even need the time.
That's it. That day, they will ask you. So the thing here is that, like I always say, pray for the spirit of discernment.
Yes.
You see, so that you should be able to read people.
Yes.
And read the room. You know, you see, people that don't like me, I know.
Okay, but at the same
Yeah.
time, actually think that love is very consistent with doing good.
Yeah.
You know, so if somebody is intentionally doing good for
Yeah,
you, that's
yeah.
real love.
Yeah.
You know, somebody who is not, like Joy mentioned, not scared of telling you what you're doing wrong, and he's saying it in a very nice way to help
Yes.
you,
Yeah.
you know, get a change.
Yeah.
Love actually monitors you.
Yes.
You know, it monitors you, monitors your progress, monitors
yeah.
when you're backsliding,
Yeah.
and it helps you be a better you.
You,
That's
yeah.
genuine love. And he's not going to do it for a phase. It's consistent.
It's consistent.
Like I always say, I want to equate love to the love of parents.
Yeah.
You know, there's no end to parenting.
Yeah.
When your child is working,
Is
when your child
married.
is marrying, when they marry is another new level altogether. They are in university,
Yeah.
you're spending money. When they graduate, you go for Thanksgiving.
Giving,
Then you
all
find
that.
out that, oh, I just started phase,
Yes,
the real
the
phase,
phase is
job
there.
hunting.
Yeah.
And then they get a job, you're still again bothering,
Yes,
please God.
yeah.
Every day you're going to God with prayers.
Yeah,
You know,
that's it.
that's genuine love. Somebody
yeah.
who loves you will not forget to pray for you every morning, every evening.
Yeah.
You know, the person who loves you, when something good is happening in his life or her life, I don't know if you're a man
Yes,
or a woman, the person wants to call you first.
Yeah,
Do
true.
you know I just got
I
promoted?
just got this, I
you know?
got that,
And
yeah.
then the person is not pretentious.
Yeah.
Love is not pretentious.
No,
If
but you
he's
see,
sad,
you see the problem I have. Let me tell you, the biggest problem I have. People like to show love to people who already have,
already have love.
wealthy people.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And that's the biggest problem I have. Because you should be able to show love to your cook, to your cleaner, to your driver. I see the
That's
way
love in giving.
See, I see the way some people treat their domestic staff, people who they feel they're better than. And you see, I can sit, I can eat, I can play, because that was my foundation. So many people don't understand that. Why are you giving somebody who already has money? Somebody who doesn't have money comes to you and you say it is well. It's
What
and you
is
know,
well?
and it keeps happening because most of the time they want the people who are up there to think they are, you know, bodies. But you see, this is Valentine's season. These people that work for you, nobody is giving them anything. So yeah, we can just try and do things differently.
I will shock you a
Yeah.
little bit. Some people have Uncle Tinubu's number on their phones.
Yeah.
But such people don't have their gate man's number.
That's it.
And I'm like, are you all right?
Does it make
You're
sense?
spending dollar to buy Mr. President's number. to save it in your phone.
And your
But the
gatesman.
security man in your compound, you don't
Yeah.
have his number. You don't have love in your heart.
That's
and
it.
you don't know the meaning
You
of
see,
love.
that's it.
You know? So,
Uh-huh.
and then some people call their, domestic staff by their title. A driver, please come. A cook, come. They have a name. These people are already a domestic. Domestic staff means they're already part of your family. Why are you giving them titles? Unless they insist, please, I want this. And even for someone like me, if you insist, I'm not comfortable. That means you don't want to get close to me. So what is the problem? You can't be serving me food and you don't want to be close to me.
Yeah. No, but you see, I tend to measure my friends with the way they treat people around them. I try to measure my friends with when I have to go to your house every day and the domestic staff, they are changing. It tells me a lot about you. Mm-hmm. I want us to do love differently. There's nothing wrong with husband, wife. You love every day. So that particular Valentine Day, you just do things differently. But you know what? I want to beg people. People are going through stuff. When I mean stuff, mental health is real. Let us look for people typically who will not be loved on that day. Mm-hmm. Give them stuff, talk to them. Let me tell you, there's sometimes you just crack a joke with certain people who think they're beneath you. And they're so excited, you understand? And just sit down, just have a conversation with them. Anything little, give to them. These days you are giving 500, they want to fall on the ground. What does 500 do? 500 cannot buy you Bolly. 500 cannot buy you corn. And this person is trying to kiss your feet and all that. So you see this love that we just try to pretend, love rich people, love people who are up there. Let's try and show more love to people down there.
A lot of questions that are still here. I'll take one or two more. Just scouting rounds is the one I'll take. My name is Emeka from Kaduna. Okay, love is togetherness, forgiveness, jealous, care, tenderness. All right, I don't know where jealous come inside, child, but if it's a positive jealousy, that's okay with me. And for me, love means caring for your partner, the ability to tolerate your partner, and love also means forgiveness. Kingsley from Jaws. Kingsley,
Agree.
That's a good one.
That's
ability
a good
to forgive.
one. Agree.
And love is emotional, and true love is giving out your heart genuinely. I am Abubakar from Kano. Thank you so much, Abubakar. I hope you're also loving your wife the way you're saying it. Okay, and this person says, I love your outfit. That's love. Hey, your love is good. And so people say love is cream, but for me, love is not, because I really am truly loving my sweet wife, and I don't joke with her. To us, love never died. Oh,
beautiful.
This is Michael Donatus from Delta State. He says particularly Abo. He says he's loving his sweet wife, and the love never fades. Thank you very much. I love that. Love is understanding and tolerating all your interaction with your partner. Agom Tor. Okay, that's a good one. Let's see. Hello, my name is hello, Auntie Lizzie and Joy. My G. Is Valentine or love all about husband? Men giving gifts to their women only. So the women don't love us. That is why they don't give us gifts in return.
No, that's
There
not true.
is God. This is Alex. Oh, I know this person.
He's missing it.
Alex. I know Alex now. He's texting from his house. Okay, I'm enjoying your program. This is your question for women. All right, let's see. We're going to go to the streets and find out, in particular, between love and trust, which is the most important ingredient in a relationship.
Jesus.
Be it your love relationship at home, be it office relationship, trust, love. Which one comes first?
which is more important in marriage, love or trust? I think trust, because there are lots of things that love are not enough for, and the only thing that's going to take you through them, through really trying times, is trust. Being able to trust the person you're with, basically. So, yeah, I think trust is much more important than love.
Yeah, I think trust. That's what I think. I think trust. My reason is that maybe if you have someone that you love, maybe you tested that person and tested him about things. You should give him your trust and other things and see how that person will keep your trust. Yeah, that's all what I'm going to say about this one.
It depends for different people. But for me, I would say trust. Yeah, I would say any relationship should be built on trust. Like trust is very, very important because love love is overrated. But I don't think trust is. I don't think trust is. But love is overrated. People take advantage of your love and trust, same thing as well. But I feel trust should be like the basics of any relationship. They should be able to like you should be able to trust your spouse or your or your friend or your neighbor or whatever. But and so I would say trust.
Love can exist without trust, but marriage cannot. There's no marriage that doesn't need love or trust. They both need each other, and it is good for you to be truthful, and it is also good for you to love one another.
I think love should be more important. Why? When you love somebody, you trust naturally, right? When you love somebody, you do not want to doubt their yes. For you, their yes will be yes, and their no will be no, in as much there is love.
That's a cliffhanger for me. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. Well, so many write-ups here. Joy, let's see if we can pay tribute to all of them.
See.
And good morning, my beautiful ladies. My favorite sister, Joy. My name is Mrs. Adeshina Ifeyinwa from Ijoko, Ogun State. All I want this Valentine is more love from my first son, Victor. Oh. Victor, mommy says love, please. Love, please. Love, please. Good morning. My name is Hajia Muna from Lugbe. I really enjoy your program each time I watch it. Thank you for the good job. To me, love is attention.
Yeah.
I've seen my colleague.
Attention.
Attention, sacrifice, caring, kindness. Have a lovely day ahead. Thank you. All right. I will take on the next one. It says, good morning. I am Tony from Lagos. Love differs just like your guest said. Money is inclusive, but it's not all about money. Material things are only used to show how much we love someone. Yes. Love, kind, patience, tolerance, supportive, etc. That's very correct. Tony, you know when he says money is just supportive to show how much, it reminds me of another thing that happens.
Yeah.
I hear young people saying, if you love me, prove it. What does that even mean?
No, if you love
The men are telling the small girls, if you love me, prove it.
No, but it's both ways because even the women.
Is love sex?
No, it's not. No, it's not about. I don't think it goes that way.
That particular story was
okay,
about sex.
About sex. Okay, you see, that's why I say that love means different things to different people. Why will sex of either 5 minutes or 10 minutes be a big deal in a total relationship? For me, that's not it. For me, it is like we said, kind, sacrificial, being there for me when it matters the most, in my good time, in my bad times, you are there for me. Like I always tell people that I came from such a loving family that I don't know any other thing than love. We have banters, we fight. We fight. And and the thing about love, and I want to say it, so many families are keeping malice. So many blood people are fighting over properties, over things that don't really matter. So, this Valentine, I know some people who don't talk to their parents, who don't talk to their siblings. Make an effort. Their family is everything. Family is only family that can tell you the rights, the wrongs, the do's and the don'ts. Let us change our perception. And let's be family oriented. When you're family oriented, it's so easy for you to love.
True. You know, before I leave that very topic, I would tell you what I told the girl that was, complaining to me. I said, the guy said, if you love me, prove it. Let's go out, sleep with me. And I said, please, can you play that music for the young man? If you love me, you go wait for me.
Oh, that's the
if
truth.
you love me,
you go wait for me. When you marry me, other things can follow.
It's when you do that, every other thing falls in line.
Yeah, falls in place.
Okay, we have several other people. All these people that are calling me on the phone. I said text only. If you like, call me from now till tomorrow. I will not answer you because that's not what we agreed. Good morning, ladies in the studio. A happy Valentine in advance. Love more of sacrifice. And how do we show that sacrifice in our lives in a day-to-day relationship rather than asking for money and material things? That's Linus from Lagos. He's asking, how do we show more love than money in relationship? I think we've tried to explain a bit of that. We'll take more. Love is a complex thing, multifaceted experience of deep affection, care, and attachment involving strong emotions, behavior, and connections ranging from familiar bonds to platonic friendship to romantic passion, and it's characterized by intimacy, commitment, benevolence for another well-being, acting as fundamental human driver and theme in acts. Festus from Lagos. I feel like I'm reading one
an epistle.
but at the end of it,
But
it does
make sense.
Whatever he says is
does
really
make
true.
sense. Yes, it
Is
does.
in totality of loving he expressed
Yeah.
there. Love to me means various degrees of sincerity, concern for well-being of other persons. He didn't write your name. That's a beautiful piece you just sent in. I am sending my lovely warm message to my wife Cynthia Maduka and the children. This is Paul Abuchi Maduka. Thank you very much. Cynthia, that's happy Valentine to you from your husband. Good morning, my sisters. Love is not about money, but it's about giving. Because Jesus loves us, he gave life. For Peter, from Peter. Peter from Uromi, yes. I don't know where that is, but I know he's in Nigeria. Okay, Victoria says, what does it take to love? My boyfriend never gives me attention. He always do that. That makes me jealous. Is that love? Victoria from Lafayette, I need an advice. Please, my boyfriend doesn't give me attention. Please, what?
When a man doesn't give you attention and he's supposed to be your boyfriend, I think he's seeing somebody else.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. You see, like I always say, I tell people that there are certain things that I'm sure she talks with him. And I think you should be able to sit down with your man and talk with him. Because if he's not giving you attention, there's something wrong. Because he's giving attention to somebody else.
Because at the end of the day, no matter how busy a man is, no matter how important a man is, that man has that spot in him.
A man that cares for you.
Because God created man, and at the end of the day, he took a rib from the man and made a woman. That missing rib will always be, haunting him, which is why his heart will always beat for someone. I think you should sit down and have a conversation.
That's what I said.
You
should
sit
chat
down and have
with
a
him.
conversation.
Yeah.
If he's not ready for life and his challenges,
then he can walk away.
So we take a walk.
No, but you see, the biggest problem I think many people have is that walking away is, am I going to get somebody else? I just walk away. Because, and you see, people keep staying in that zone of, he doesn't love me, but
How for do now?
That's it. You see, and the thing here is that, like we say, you have to love yourself first.
Love is loving yourself first. Then if you love yourself first, love yourself enough, the love radiates.
That's the truth.
And then now pushes out to other people.
That's
and if
the
your
truth.
love is pure, it's going to attract pure people to you too.
True.
All right, keep loving. Next week we'll come here again to analyze what you did for Valentine. Bye.
Bye.